to share any moment with Native Americans or Native persons because as my classmates said, many of us want to travel to a new country, for example, the United States. Welcome.
Yeah. Hi.
From 5 to 6 days here studying from 7:30 a.m.
Yep.
to 6:30 p.m.
Yep.
But 6:30 p.m. It's our last class, but it doesn't mean that our last class finished here because we need to continue studying and studying because there are many words that we need to present, such as the extended essay, for example.
Yes.
In my case, I'm doing my extended essay in English because I'm analyzing Imagine by John Lennon because for me, this song has had a good impact on society. Do you know? During the Cold War, no, during the Cold War in American society because International Baccalaureate doesn't give us the opportunity to analyze the impact here in Peru. No, they want to analyze the song, but with impact in other countries that speak English.
Yeah.
And Peru doesn't speak English, so I'm analyzing the impact in American society.
Yeah.
For example, despite of this, another challenges that we face is that we need to get up earlier. I wake up at 4:30 a.m. and in other days I wake up at 5 a.m. because I need to study a lot because that's what we need. And also we go to sleep at um, at 12 p.m.
Yep.
at 12 a.m. Sorry. That's one of the challenges that is very hard for us because as an IB student we need to make a good effort for get the IB diploma. We have the teachers that gave us their skills such as researching skills. We need to be an open mind there.
Yeah.
We need to be a critical thinker because that's what the IB diploma wants that we need to develop. Yes. Now we are going to go to our classroom, my classroom. I'm
Okay.
fifth grade B.
Okay.
So I want to show you my class
Yeah.
because we're having literature classes or
Okay.
Spanish classes.
Okay.
Go.
What are you reading?
We are reading actually La Casa de los Espíritus by Isabel Allende, which is a famous.
Okay. Chilean?
Yes,
Yeah.
She is from Chile.
Yeah.
And Isabel Allende.
Historical fiction.
Yes. They are in an exposition,
Okay.
so we can wait.
Okay.
In literature classes, we analyze many books, such
Yes.
as La Casa de los Espíritus, Mouse by
Yeah.
Art Spiegelman, and also Antología Poética by Pablo Neruda.
Yes.
And also Persepolis.
Persepolis?
Yes,
About Iran?
Marjan Satrapi.
Yeah.
And also, what else? Also, we don't need just to analyze books just with words. We also analyze caricaturas. Japanese expansion.
Yeah.
Japanese expansion.
This almost looks like propaganda.
Yes, Mao Zedong. And also we are also as an IB student we are figuring out about Japanese expansion.
Okay. Imperialism?
Yes, imperialism.
Yeah.
He was a dictatorial
Yeah.
government.
Yeah.
And we also studied that in history.
Okay.
High level.
So,
you can go right here.
so you studying about
History.
autocratic countries?
Yes, we've also studied the Cold War in history.
Yes, yep.
It was very fashion for me. It's very interesting
Yeah.
how the Soviet Union and also the United Nations was fighting to compete and demonstrate who's the best in the world.
Between the U.S. and
Yes,
the
between
Soviets?
the US and the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
In third grade,
What kind of class is this?
They are having English classes.
Okay. Where else do you want to show me?
Well, third grade also they are in English classes.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to see English classes?
Maybe just for 30 seconds.
Yes.
Hi. Okay, thank you. Hi.
So, you know that we have all these people coming from the States to say
Yes.
hi.
Hello.
And if you have any questions, you can ask them.
Yeah. My name's Luke. Hold my phone.
Yes,
Okay.
no problem.
It's Luke.
Oh.
Luke is a biblical name, but most people know it from the movie. Oops, the movie.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Still no one knows? Star Wars.
Star Wars. Oh, I don't use Star Wars.
Okay. Last one. Be quick.
What thing do you like most about United States?
The thing I like most about the United States is wherever you're born, you kind of develop sort of a comfort with it. So, you know, I left the United States for many years and lived abroad, but there's something missing when you're living in another country that it's comforting to go back to your home country. So I like the breakfast there. I like the difference in ethnicities and the cultures. That's what I would say. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye. Yeah, bye. So this is the library, and you've read this book twice.
Yes, actually, it's very, very interesting.
And this book is about when Pinochet took power?
Yes, the Pinochet power government actually in the
In 70s?
Yes, from 73 actually. It's very interesting because
Yeah.
Isabel Allende doesn't mention Pinochet right here.
Yeah.
But we can infer that why, because the historic context of this book and also the type of system that he wants to promote. Because Salvador Allende was his grandfather, was her aunt. So he tries to criticize a little of the Pinochet government and also contrasting with with her aunt, which was Salvador Allende, and also the dictatorial authority or government that was Pinochet. Also, he tries to get right here, and also with a character which was Alba. Alba is a character from here, and also she represents people who wants to protest and go against the government of Pinochet because they were so authority and dictatorial. Also, have you read I Know Why the Cage Pierce?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Yeah.
These black people.
Yes.
This black writer.
Yeah.
Also give us a very beautiful history about many things that happened here, sexual violation.
Yes, yep.
And also these topics were very sensible for us, but we need to open our minds. So this book can show us the very hard situation that many black people have had in the 19th.
Is there anything in Peru that you can relate to?
Yes. Despite of black people, also Indian people, we can see also the racism against these people.
Yes.
Because they don't speak Spanish, or maybe they wear different clothes
Yes.
that are very, very different for us, and that makes us a society that is that discriminate people. And also we are Peruvian, but as Peruvians we don't respect each other. We also, despite of that, we discriminate each other, which is not good for us, because
Yeah.
it can just look up in a point of view, but we cannot continue building that equality that we have.
Do you think we can ever get rid of it?
But
Do you think we can ever stop doing that?
yes,
Because
it
if we
is part of
have-
humans.
If we have that in the United States, if we have
here in Peru.
here against indigenous people in
Yes,
Peru?
indigenous.
Is it inescapable?
Yes, inescapable. But also, if we teach children, I think that the present, our next generations, are that silver lining that could try to work each other to go against that. But I don't mean that that discrimination or racism will exist, but we could try to moderate that and also reduce the extent of discrimination and racism. Right? Laura Suiz. It is an Spanish book. It is from Alonso Cueto, which is a very famous author, and also the history here is based on historical facts, such as, for example, here in Peru there were a lot of terrorism.
Yeah,
And
okay.
also, this book is based on a terrorism context where military made a sexual violation
Okay.
against women.
Van Gogh.
Yes, Van Gogh. Actually, as part of the IB, I am analyzing a famous picture from him.
Which
is
one?
La Siesta.
La Siesta.
Yes. History, do you want to read history?
Sure.
Yes, history of Peru. For example, in my work in history,
Yeah.
I'm analyzing the impact of Spanish people, the conquer of Spanish people here in Peru. For example, with the Virrey Toledo. With the Virrey Toledo was a reformer. He made many changes, such as the mita minera, which was a type of work for indigenous people. So he explored he explored a lot of Potosí because he invited many indigenous people to work right there, and also the viceroy didn't give them food. He also the indigenous people right there in Potosí were exposed to bad conditions. For example, the temperature. They didn't wear the clothes that is necessary for these wars. So many indigenous people died right here, and also, and that's my work focus on the number of deaths that caused the changes of the Viceroy Toledo here in Peru.
So I gotta go, but you say you're a poor student, so you need support to be able to go. You can't
Yes.
afford it on your
I
own.
can. So I need support from other people.
And you could get it from some scholarship?
Yes, I need a scholarship.
So you are trying to do that.
Yes, and actually I'm studying a lot to get that.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm just 16. This is my last year in high school.
And so typically Peruvians go to college when they're 17.
Yes, when they are 17, they go to college.
So-
I'm 16 and I will finish my high school with 16 years old too.
Thank you so much, Ronnie. It was a pleasure. Bye. Bye.